Hello, in this video I want to show you how you can learn songs on the guitar. Essentially, there are several ways. The easiest one is if you already have notes, and I don't mean the classical music sheet notes, but here, especially to guitar, I mean tabs. How you can read and learn them. Secondly, you can also watch, of course, YouTube videos, because there's definitely explanations for how you learn songs. And I'm in this song not going to explain a particular song, how you learn a particular song, but more general idea. And and the last option that I wrote down in my list, if you don't have notes, you have to figure it out by yourself. So it's definitely a good idea to learn, to practice listening to songs and play after listening. Yeah. So today I'm going to show you how to learn tabs via the platform Songsterr, but there's definitely also other tabs available via the internet. And as I said, there are several YouTube videos where they provide also with the tabs in the video or in the description below. So if you want to learn a specific song, you can just type a title here and then you will most certainly find it. So it doesn't really matter what song you pick. Essentially the platform is built as following. You have several tracks usually, and the reason why there are so many tracks is that you can actually listen to the song. So if you play hit the space button or click the play button, you can actually listen to the song, and there's several options. You can on one hand go for the synth version, or you can even view the video and see how the chords are played. Now, I mean, in this video you don't yet see the guitar, but often you can observe what the fingers of the guitarist and so on are doing. Okay, so far so good. As I mentioned, there's also other lines like the bass line, so you can see which instrument plays what. You can also learn the drums. Maybe here it's not that interesting for this particular song, but in general you really have more than one track. And if you're interested in learning one specific track, here in this free version you don't have so many options, but I just realized they even provide demo. So let me click on the demo here. So it's the song Stairway to Heaven by Led Zeppelin here. If you say I want to play this song but a little bit slower, for example, let's go for original speed now. Yeah, that's the original speed. You can slow it up, slow it down, and let's speed it up, for example. I don't know. Yeah, you see there's some acceleration. In general, I would rather say you're interested in slowing things down to really make some bar precise if you want to learn a specific bar. And for this you can activate the loop function and select like 1 bar, 2 bars, or just a fraction of a bar, and then just hit the play button, and it will play this part over and over again. So there's several nice features which they provide, but you can definitely also just go with the basic functionality and learning like piece by piece. You can just learn this specific part and then the next one, and it might be a little bit helpful to use these special functions, but I as you see, I didn't buy it yet. And but I have the version on the mobile phone because it's just a one-time payment. It was just €9 once, Um, and I somehow like to have these features, but it's not necessary. But on the browser you have to go for a $9 per month abo. Okay, it doesn't. I didn't want to make too much advertisement for the platform. In general, you can also go if you want to learn Stairway to Heaven. You can also Google it. We checked all. There's also various other platforms like this one here. I don't know, and you can see it's a less visual, but it still has all the information that you need. The 7555 and so on. This is exactly the pattern which is also here. One thing about to say in advance is with this demo version, where those things are unlocked. Usually it looks like this locking symbols. You can also shift the guitar tuning. Yeah, so this is the original sound, and you can say I want to go like, I don't know, some semitones deeper, and then you hear there's also some difference. And one essential point for learning a song is to break it down to the simple version which you are able to play. So it doesn't really make sense to play all the notes if you're a beginner. So you might just pick like the first note, like 7, 6, 5, and 4 here on the first line, or maybe you also take the second note, like 7, 5, 6. Maybe play 5 here, 5, 5, 4, 2. Just pick some fragments and build the song like piece by piece. So if you start learning a new song, this can be very helpful, especially if there's a lot of things going on, and already in the beginning of the song you see that there's some chords here, and if you're not familiar with making weird movements with your left hand, you can just leave away some of the strings and try to play like 2 of those, and then at some point you might be able to play the third one. But it's certainly something you learn on the way, and I can definitely recommend just to ignore some of the higher ones, or just ignore the bass things and learn like the bass things first, and then maybe learn just the top things, and at some point you might be able to put the things together. Okay, one more thing. If you look at the first, let's go back to the standard tuning, to the original tuning here. You see it's the standard tuning E, A, D, G, B, E, and it can be that for some songs you are required to set up something different. Like here, for example, it's D, G, B, E, and it has a completely different sound. And even shifting doesn't, if you could shift it, you will never be able to play it with the standard tuning. So sometimes there's some songs available in songsterr which come with the standard tuning. Yeah, as for example this one here, Sweet Child of Mine, I think is originally semitone deeper. Sweet Child of Mine. Yeah, you see here it's one semitone below. So this should be E, this should be A, this should be D, G, B, and E. It's not really a big thing. Instead of shifting here, you might also just put, if you have your guitar tuned to some specific position, you can also use a capodaster and just increase it from standard tuning to something higher. This guitar is 3 semitones down, so if I put the capodaster on the 3rd fret, I have standard tuning. Yeah, that's essentially all, I think. There's a lot of other features available here, I guess, but essentially what you want to do is just learning a song step by step, maybe one bar after another, and you don't have to play all the details. So if you just ignore some of those complicated things like hammer-ons, pull-offs in the beginning, you're also perfectly fine. So just simplify as far as needed, and just go. Have fun. Bye.